Hello, welcome to a special Saturday stream of ACNH Fringe. We are going to do an evening Saturday stream, not just a morning one, because Melbourne Fringe just started, as in the festival that we're part of officially. So we kind of figure, might as well do an evening one to further showcase the island and also give KK Slider, our musician dog here, a chance to be a Melbourne Fringe artist properly. You know, like if KK Bubblegum could end up being played on Triple J, why can't KK Slider have his own slot on Melbourne Fringe? Hmm. Like that should be allowed as a thing, isn't it? You might also notice that I am wearing a sari right now. I've changed my outfit from this morning, and I'm wearing kind of a sari, a lenga. It's because today is Diwali or Deepavali, the Hindu festival of lights. So it's like the big celebrations, the Hindu calendar. I'm not Hindu. My family isn't Hindu either. We're like, our family's mostly Muslim. But having grown up in Malaysia and also being South Asian, in my case Bangladeshi, you know, Deepavali was something we were very not involved. Like we were aware, like we know we had friends who would celebrate it, and Malaysia has always been good celebrating different cultures. I won't get into like the nuances of that, but that's kind of a tenet of Malaysia. So, targets just for the occasion. There are actual saris in game. I just don't have any on me at the moment. And it's not like Turkey Day or Halloween where there's like a special Animal Crossing event. Although that would be cool. I remember when Eid, the first Eid, Al Fitri Eid, the one that's celebrated in Ramadan, came up. A friend, Rami Ismail, acclaimed developer, formerly of Dutch game studio for Bleak. There's a video of him like where he says that at every talk. Was talking about how there's like no real Eid represented in Animal Crossing and how that was kind of a shame. And he had this idea for how Animal Crossing could incorporate an Eid festival in it. And I had replied saying I was concerned about the timing because the Muslim calendar works on a lunar calendar with 13 months, I believe. So it wouldn't really be the same day every year, not reliably like Earth Day or Christmas or Halloween. But then he suggested that you could do it via calculate like moon cycles, could be a moon festival. Something that could be interesting. He actually did something really interesting for Eid on Ramadan on his island, where he would invite people to breakfast with him. So it'd be like 4 a.m. Dutch time. I went to one of those. It ended up being like 11 a.m. Melbourne time, so it was pretty easy. And I got to meet all of these other people from around the world. Like there was one guy from Saudi Arabia who joined us. He was working at the airport, and in his breaks he was like having iftar with us, and I thought that was like really cool. People are celebrating their own cultures and their own like cultural holidays that you may not be able to do so in the same way this year because of things like lockdowns and COVID, but making it work. And I'm curious to see if anyone is doing anything explicitly Diwali or Deepavali on Animal Crossing. I will have to go look, but if you have any ideas, feel free to like share them. I'd love to see them. Because I know it was like sort of some interesting things came out of Eve, and yeah, I'll be down to find out. So, this stream, aside from me kind of just being chill, also presents itself with a little bit of a dilemma for me. See, I had kind of intended the Saturday streams, which will be like this one, and then next week, like Saturday, and then we have like the big 12-hour one. So that's like a separate beast. I did this to be like, yeah, you gotta hang out with KK Slider, and I could talk more about the island, talk about our plans for ACNH Fringe. If there was a guest coming in, we could have a guest. We almost had one. Got a try and catch this butterfly real quick. We almost like had one for next Saturday, but that got shelved due to like factors we under control. But that's okay. Oh, great purple emperor. Max is my outfit. So it would have been like kind of like a more one-on-one thing, but still kind of involved. But then, if you saw this morning stream with Jess Cochran, or you can catch up to it, we have this on Twitch and YouTube is archived, so you can always go back to previous morning. I don't know if she said it in the stream or just before we started, but she mentioned something about being photosensitive because possibly as part of her disability, and so she'd had to like take time out of Animal Crossing because like screens were getting too much for her. And I think the same is happening to me. Like, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. And last Saturday, if you were on that street, you might have noticed that we had to cut to a break halfway. And that was because I was pretty close to passing out. Like, I was fine. I thought it was a blood sugar thing for a second there. But I was like, maybe it's just that there's just too much screen time with all the streaming. And, I've always been on computers 24/7, like long before COVID. I was practically raised on computers. So you'd think I'd get used to this if I had built up immunity to this. And I don't know if it's a factor of age or just like this year everything has moved online or moved to a screen with not much else punctuating it in between. And already even before all this, I was feeling a little bit burnt out. And I never really streamed so consistently before too, so it was a whole other experience. And I was like, oh no, what if this is, what if the photosensitivity has gone to me? And we haven't even gotten to like the rest of the stream. We haven't gotten to 12 hours. So 12 hours is going to be interesting. We are still working on content for that, and some of the stuff will be pre-recorded. So I'm hoping that will be a good chance for us to just rest our eyes. It's going to be a lot of work for Maze and I. Like, poor Maze has to leave me for so long. In general, it's a good chance for us to take a breather because we don't need a breather. But also if I'm getting photosensitive, right? Like, do I just like don't look at the screen and look at my Joy-Con? So that was half the dilemma. Because I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna like sit down here, do a preamble maybe. Just sit down. And the reason it's 6 p.m. is because that's when KK Slider takes requests. Like, he shows up on your island from the start of the day, but you can't really like make him sing anything until like 6 p.m. So like you can ask him like, hey, play this song for me, or I'm in a mood, or dealer's choice. But then you have this other problem, which has, to be fair, kind of been a possible issue for a long time, but has especially exacerbated this past week, which is DMCA takedowns of streams mostly for music royalties. And I was actually watching a video today from Video Game Storytime about how Let's Plays are technically illegal due to copyright issues, and how it's not transformative enough for fair use purposes. And like, game studios have every right to file DMCA takedowns, but they just don't nowadays because it would cost them a lot in goodwill, and it's just like it was not worth it. And Nintendo used to be famously really strict about it. Now they've like eased off, but people ask us like, oh, what if ACNH Fringe gets caught by Nintendo? And part of me feels like that would be a really great PR move. Like it might work in our favor. But again, we still have all this cut that. So if I just have it so it plays KK Slider, aside from the fact that it's like in our island and there's the Melbourne Fringe logo in there, which is not belonging to Animal Crossing, or even belong to us, belongs to Melbourne Fringe. How is that indistinguishable from like a general Nintendo IP? Like, I'm just giving people free way to listen to the music. And like the Animal Crossing music, like not even remixes, although there are plenty. Just the music itself is like available everywhere. YouTube, Siva Gunner, who does like interesting remixes of the Animal Crossing soundtrack. You should check them out. So it's like, on the one hand, if I try to make it work with my physical needs, I could just shut up and put a song request in and then let him play that and then just sit here and play like, you know, like you could probably hear over me yammering about this, that he plays, and I could just have that run for a while. I could just sit out and chill out for me. But on the other hand, that does leave me vulnerable for DMCA takedown, and if that DMCA takedown gets even more worse, we might not have any fringe anymore. So I don't know. There's the one, as I see it, there's one viewer watching. Hello, there's the one person watching. And what I think I might do is that I might prioritize my body. Sorry, Nintendo. So I am going to make a request. Let's do a dealer's choice. See what comes up, and then we'll just let him like play for a little bit, and yeah, and you know, like when you request a song, like it's a little different. Like you play the credits. If you saw the birthday / Melbourne Fringe live stream, you'd see what we mean by that. And then we just sit down and chill. All right, let's see what he's gonna play for us. Hey, what's buzzing? Let's make a real keen scene. Here first, yes, please. Let's hear it. That's what we're here for. Any requests? Dial up, both favorite, how I'm feeling. I leave it up to you. Dealer's choice. Well, yeah. It's like you take a seat and you stand up, I get it. KK Calypso! Ah, hell yeah. Alright. Let's stop now and we can listen to some KK. Alright, yay! Give it up for KK Slider. KK Calypso. When he says boot, what he means is to get a copy of songs. But we have copies of all the songs already. So less exciting on our end. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it. Let's chill. Let's give it another like 10 minutes or so. Just chill in the sunset with KK Slider, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hello, I am back. I've seen the screen go a little bit gray. Um, had a bit of a rest. In my case, I watched a little bit of TikTok because clearly that's how I take break when we get screens, by looking at screens. Hello to the people joining us. Feel free to drop a note in the chat if you're looking. We'd like to get to know you. Now, let's just keep sitting down and let's chat a little bit because Kick Side was really the star of the show. But let's chat a little bit about how we're going with ACNH Fringe. I mean, it's going alright in some ways. Like, in some ways, I do wish we had a little bit more uh, of a following, a little more attention. I think just part of that was just, by the time we were able to announce ourselves because of the embargo and, all of that, Melbourne's lockdown started to ease up. And so we things that everyone's just more excited to go out and about. Uh, and a bunch of other games have since taken on the mantle, like Among Us. And so if this was happening in, say, March, April, and May, we might have maybe more. And like a part of it is, we are a small crew. We do the best we can, but it's been we do the best we can with what we have, and especially now I'm photosensitive, which means like posting all the time on social media is a little hard. But I appreciate the people who come back every so often, and I appreciate the people who like show up. You've had people who stumble on, don't even really know what's going on. But it's like, we'll give it a shot. We're building a pretty decent lineup of acts, especially for the variety show. I think we're like pretty good in the variety show. We're now trying to find things to do during the daytime. I've got a few things that look pretty cool. Finally confirming a saxophone loop artist. Laura, well, look at her email. So I'm not like misspelling or mispronouncing her name. Laura Mularvi signed on to do saxophone. We've got Maddie doing a character. Someone reached out, Thomas Wade reached out to do a story about how he got into the stock market and became a sugar daddy to his girlfriend in game, which I thought was hilarious. We've got past guests. Austin Collins, Shamuni Kumar is going to do a monologue. Tuesday Ask is going to do a piece. We've got, things are building up. We've got art gallery tour with Nemesis. And I still need to finish our art collection. So things are coming together. We still could use a bunch more content, so reach out to us, acnhfringe.cc, if you want to help. And what's after this? I mean, we were in talks with Midsummer to do something, so that might still be a thing. Sydney Mardi Gras might be interested. They said we could like put it forward for the like open access thing, so like basically their side of Melbourne Fringe, because Melbourne Fringe, you don't have like it's not curated the way most festivals are. Like Fringe festivals are usually like you put up your hand to do a show, and then they put you in like the program, and there's like a billion shows. Although this year, because of COVID, obviously the numbers way lower, but yeah, it's not like you have to apply to be in the festival. Fringe festivals are generally open access, and so Sydney Mardi Gras has a Midsummer. While they're not Fringe festivals, they both have like an open access art component. So they say, yeah, you could like put it forward to do that. So we'll see how we go. Like, we have a dedicated island. This isn't just like my personal switch that I've leased out to Melbourne Fringe temporarily and then like go kick everyone out or redecorate or something. This is like a dedicated system. And we've got like the setup for it, we've got the website for it and everything. And it's a concept that can travel. It's a concept that can travel because I could still be in Melbourne, still do this from my apartment, and we could do it for Edinburgh Fringe or for say like PAX or GDC if they want to do like an Animal Crossing component, or like even if it's outside the festival realm, even just like a one person show, for example, if someone wants to like hire Fringe Fest Island as a venue, which you can still do right now. Like get in touch. You can make use the dream address, or you can sort out something where you have like live access to the island. This is possibilities, and I like to see. I like to see this grow into more than just like a one-off idea. You know, like have the Melbourne Fringe Festival run be the start and not like the end. So we'll see. We shall see how we go. There is like the November update at Turkey Day, like I've mentioned before on the streams about whether the Turkey Day will interfere with our project. It might. We don't know. We have no dates though. That's which is why it's tricky. But or why not? We might do like a preview stream. I was thinking because the week between 21st to 28th, we might like take a week off. So which means no Tuesday stream for that week because we have 12 hours. But nah, we shall see. Maybe the Turkey Day thing will be a surprise. If you're here, if you're listening, if you're watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. Would love to hear from you. If you wanna like let people know to come by and have a cozy. Like it's not really fireside because we're not like near fireplace or anything, but you know, sunset. It's like a nice fire vibe to it. You know, such a pretty sunset. I don't know if we're due for shooting stars tonight. Well, if I see Celeste today, then sure, great. There's Kat and Julian hanging out. And alright, we'll give it another like 10 minutes or so. I'll catch you in a bit. Hello everyone, just checking back in after some 10 minutes with KK. Let's go for a bit of a wander around the island. Over here. Let's look at the sunset. Grasshoppers, fossils. Well, I think that's fossils. There's money in there, but oh no, a bug. Look at that. So the observatory. Boop. Wrong way. Look at the sky. Really pretty. It's really pretty. The sunsets are nice. I think they are the same time every day, which is interesting because if you are in the equator, like Malaysia, Singapore, parts of Africa, South America that intersect with the equator. That you will get sunset and sunrise around the same time every day. The days are always fairly evenly spaced out. 12 hours. There's no great variation like there is in places further apart. We don't really get the 4 seasons the same way. Our main difference with seasons growing up in Malaysia, at least. Oh, DIY I don't have yet. Oh, I do. Ooh. It's more to do with rain. So you have a monsoon season from like November, December, January. And then there's some points where it's hotter and drier, but it's generally summerish all year round. So we don't really get a 4 seasons type effect. Whereas in the world of Animal Crossing, there are 4 seasons. And depending on where you set your game, Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere, in our case this is a Southern Hemisphere game, because we are in Australia, for Southern Hemisphere. The island looks different this season, like right now on the Southern Hemisphere island it's spring. So we had cherry blossoms for like a week, and I thought it would be longer, but it was very brief. There's no snow, everything's like bright colors. And in Northern Hemisphere islands, they're going to autumn right now, and so the trees are red and brown. I think besides going on the trees, you get maple leaves and mushrooms. And then yes, we see it during winter versus summer, because in winter it snows, and so the ground is all white. And that'll be summer for us, and that would be... Is it summer as well? No, we still kind of springish, summerish. Because we don't have the summer shells yet. Oh, I think we just miss it, I guess. My prod. They want visitors. Yeah, so you have this seasonal thing. But you also have the time thing. Ooh, what the of an equatorial area. Because if you are somewhere where there are 4 seasons, time is different. I got a pond skater, a pond dolphin. Never seen that before. So what is the shape of the Animal Crossing planet is what I want to know. How is it that you can have kind of a 12-hour day, 12 night, sunset and sunrise is roughly the same every day, yet you have 4 seasons? What's going on? Besides the Animal Crossing. Not. J was Jess. Grass from this morning. If you are a science-based Animal Crossing player, feel free to come by our show. Oh, Kabuki's got a question for us. No? No? Oh, never mind. I mean, that was a deep thought, but sometimes when they ask you questions like that, they're like half expecting. They give you like kind of a psychological quiz. Like, oh, when you think of an animal, what's the first animal you think of? And that reflects some deep truth about itself. Never mind. Well, let's check in on Melba. Because it's Melbourne Fringe. It's Melbourne Fringe. Ah, she's got Billy. Aww. Are you overdoing it? You are not overdoing it. You are great. Hey, Billy. Oh my god. Hi! Hi, Vivi back. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Curious to know how you find us. We're just having a chill evening. We just sat down and had some KK Slider tunes for about like 40 minutes, and then I decided to get up and walk around. And we found a pond skater. So I'm gonna donate that to Blathers and make him miserable. Because he hates bugs. Let's see. Melba's so sweet. I have overfaced bell plates. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's sweetie. I have a donation to make. Tell me about the pond skater. Yes. Yes, I would like to hear more about this specimen. Sorry about this. Portrait pond skaters, they walk on water. See that? Oh, let's say. What do you night? Walk on air, watch the walls. Oh, no one tell Blaz about geckos. First thought. I'm fine. Although, now I'm curious to see like how the pond skaters get shown in the museum. Like there's waterways, but how are they represented in here? We still have a lot. I haven't really been paying them. He hates bugs. He keeps them. He knows all about them. Yeah, you know that's the perils of being a museum curator. Was the curator kind of the right word when you're talking about animals? Oh, it's a butterflies I hear. Like, it's kind of part of the job, man. You signed up for this. Was he like? I played a bit of New Leaf and I played a bit of Pocket Cab. But the next to the butterfly. Okay. What I don't recall is whether Blathers was like this antsy about bugs in the earlier games. Like I don't think he ever had any commentary. Oh, that's a pond skater. There you are. You know, it's just like, oh look, it gave me a thing, but I don't know if it's because I usually would give him like fossils or whatever. I don't remember if he was ever like, bugs! Good, the butterflies are resting. Just chill. If you just signed in and you don't know what the heck is happening, this is the ACNH Fringe Island. We are a dedicated island for Fringe Festival within Animal Crossing. So we've built this island to be an artist paradise in a way. And we've been doing regular live streams Tuesdays and Saturdays. The Saturday stream one is a new one. We're gonna do a big 12-hour stream. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So it's like UTC, like 10 or 11 daylight. Say that savings part of it. This is my head of it. So you can like jump in whenever. We're gonna have performances and tours and chit chats and lots of fun and games. You can book tickets now at Melbourne Fringe. They pay what you want. Choose a price. What's a Fringe Festival? Okay, so Fringe Festival is like, it's basically a big arts festival. But the idea with a Fringe Festival is that anyone can sign up to be part of this festival by putting on a show. So it's not like a lot of other arts festivals where you have to apply and then they select it, or like, you know, some festivals the organizers will curate and organize their own events. Fringe festivals, for about 2 weeks, anyone can sign up to do a show, and you know, you register for the program, and it's like a big program of events, and people do also stuff like, you know, things you think of as performances, like things on stage, theater, music. Like sometimes people do stuff in their house or on the streets or something. So it's like a big 2 weeks festival of art. And so what we're doing, what we're doing for Melbourne Fringe is an Animal Crossing event. So we made this island with some money from a couple of Melbourne Fringe mini grants, jewel box performances, and your space with Diary with us. It is cool. It's pretty cool. We are the first Fringe festival on Animal Crossing, as far as I know. Like, people have done shows on it. There's Animal Talking, the hit game show, not game show, talk show with Gary Witter. Please have us on your show, Gary. People have done shows like it, but like a whole festival. Not only is it like the first one, as far as I know, I think we're also like the first like Melbourne Fringe is the first Fringe festival to do something with Animal Crossing. Like, there's so many Fringe festivals around the world, but because of COVID, a lot of them have had to cancel. Edinburgh Fringe, which is the biggest one in the world, they've had to cancel. Melbourne Fringe is still running, but they've moved a lot of things online because we've just come out of a big lockdown. So yeah, so we're basically doing like a big thing. So feel free to sign up, come in and out. Let's rock it. If you want more information, ACNHFringe.cc will have all the information you want. Disneyland in the making. That's cool. I've seen some Disneyland Islands, but like, that sounds like a rad idea. Like, tell us more about it in the chat. I love like concept islands. There's a little wedding area. Marriage equality was passed in Australia a few years ago around this time. Maybe we should have done something for it, but oh well. A lot of work though, concept islands. On my personal island, I'll try to make it 100% smooth. This is our artist retreat. You can like write your great big novel. I think the sunset really does something for it. You know, like you can have a cup of tea. Do I know Weeb Jesus? I don't. I'm a little afraid to ask. I mean, I don't even know if I count as a weeb. Really. I heard quite to Kakigurui a little while ago. But no, I don't. Do you know about Animal Crossing interest? Now you do. Little cabin. Let's see. If you're curious, he's a Twitch streamer. He came to my island. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ooh, maybe we'll have him on. Thanks for the tip. Or the day before. I haven't slept. Yeah, you know what? 2020, time is a social construct. Like, what are days? Like, how is it already November and how is it almost the end of November is what I don't understand. That's pretty cool. That's I might look him up. Weeb Jesus. Anyone else wants to visit our island for free? Let's see. Yes. This is our little like common rooms area based on the Melbourne Fringe Trades Hall. And this is a green room. So like an artist can get ready. It's based on also another room in Trades Hall, which is the building that Melbourne Fringe is based in Melbourne, Australia. Just to be clear. The good thing about like doing something like an event on somewhere like Animal Crossing live stream online is that people can join you from anywhere in the world. But of course, because Melbourne Fringe is so specific to Melbourne, so that you have to. So excited to come to Jacob's Island. Like, come back, reshoot. Like, we just did a big tidy up update. I mean, that's the mood. That's the mood. I had a big design frenzy just before Melbourne Fringe launched, like mid-November, because I was trying to make an island tour video for it. I was like, oh no, it was like 3/4 of the way done, and then suddenly in the 2 days before, I was like, oh, I need to finish up all these ideas. So this is our art gallery. What's a table with the cloth on it? I think it's just called a table with cloth. I don't think it's a DIY. Is it? It may be. I don't know. Let's look up quickly. No, it's not a DIY. It's literally just called a table with cloth, and it's a thing you can get from, I guess, Nooks. And you can customize it, as you've probably seen with the Melbourne Fringe logo. And you go from the gallery upstairs to the performance space downstairs. This is based on Melbourne queer bookstore and performance venue. How do I get the tablecloths? Or like, I mean, you just have to wait till Nook shows up, or like try to trade it with people. I don't know. My mom said it was DIY. I looked again. It's not. I'll just double check. I don't think it's a DIY because it's not showing up on here. Yeah, like it's not. I mean, it could be that it is a DIY. I don't have it, and I just got it from somewhere else. But yeah, it's literally just called tablecloth. That's it. Also, hello to your mom. Yeah, so this is based on the iconic Melbourne LGBT bookstore and community space. Here's an idea, what we call it, Rebels and Wolves. This is where our shows will be for the variety night that is closing off our 12-hour gala stream on the 28th of November. Which is, as I learned recently, actually also Thanksgiving weekend for the Americans. No, I mean like a table, but customizing. Yeah, so it's specifically called a table with cloth. Like it's not like a table and a cloth are two separate things. It's specifically called a table with cloth. So I think that is yeah, that it's a Nooks item. And then you can customize it with the customization kits. Let's see if I can show you a little demo. Do I have anything that's customizable? Oh. So this isn't the table because it's a Nooks item, but like yeah, so like how it does the rainbow thing here, and you have the signs with the Melbourne Fringe logo every so often. Yeah, so it'll be in the customize something, and then it'll come up as an option to customize it with this kit, which you can get from Nooks. So yeah, that's our island. I had a thought, and I completely lost it. Sorry. Yeah. So this is a little cafe because Melbourne is very well known for its cafes. Oh, me as a barista. This is reference might be lost to you, but tribute to Melbourne cartoonist first Dogs on the Moon. Turnips by the sea. Although I sold the turnips because I kept rotting on me and I kept forgetting I had turnips. They're like, oh no, it's Sunday. I'll just show you. Speaking of, I'll show you like another example of the table with cloth, but turnips, yeah. He did a thing about Melbourne lockdown. And it's like, what do people want to do when Melbourne is open again? It's like, gotta go buy turnips by the sea. So this is another table with cloth. But we've been building a story with our guests about what this is. And people have come up with like some fun ideas. Like we've had a crypt, we've had the coffee demons. Jess was talking about accessibility and how it can be just simple as a table. This is when you have turns like only time on Saturday or take rod, you can't go back. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can't go backwards, which I learned the hard way. You can go forwards. You can't go backwards. Once you have got to go backwards, you can't go backwards at all. Not even 2 Saturday. You just can't go backwards. I was trying to time travel to get more art from Red and forgot. This is a flat white room, which is a type of coffee, kind of like cafe latte, but I think more milk. Very famous in Melbourne. I think it came from Melbourne. And it's a room that's just white. So spoilers for like the next 2 guests are going to show up. This is another tribute to another Melbourne venue. The Butterfly Club, which is known for having also some knickknacks and stuff on the wall and everywhere. So like this is my best approximation. And this is Bar SK, another space in Melbourne, a bar for the games industry. This is by special request of Louis from Bar SK, an indoor-outdoor grungy underground bar. And we've got a few more rooms available. One is going to be a board game room, so we'll find out more once that's ready. If you want to curate such a room, feel free to shoot us a message, acnhfringe.cc. I'm so sorry, my phone just like turned itself on. Like, hi, yes, you called it. No. Yeah, so that's another example of table by club this too. You can make like a art exhibit version of Flinders Street Station. Yeah, so that's the little secrets. Let's see. Take a tram from Flinders Street Station. You know what you get? You get a little bar too. Surprise. With art from Melbourne Tram Art. I should really actually get the name of the artist. So yeah, so that's like a quick little tour of our island. We'll see for you, VV Mac. Because you've been like so kind to like jump on and say hi. Really appreciate it. Yeah. If you want to find out more about this, go to acnhfringe.cc. Get tickets. Or you just come say hi, hang out, sign a newsletter, sign up for socials. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, also have a Discord. Find out more. We'll have another stream Tuesday evening with Jenny DeGill. Is it like Shooting Star season? Is Celeste on here? I don't immediately see a Celeste. Hello, Masoud! You have showed up. You have showed up just as I'm about to like maybe sign off. Because it's gonna be a shorter stream than I was talking earlier about my eyes. So it doesn't look like a Shooting Star season, or this is no Celeste. But so my apologies to Masa in particular for like about to like sign out as you come in. But thanks for coming anyway. I'm gonna have KK Slider run for a little while to close us out. And then I'll catch you Tuesday evening with Jenny DeGill, cosplayer and Animal Crossing artist extraordinaire. And then Saturday with Emma Michelle. Another Saturday evening stream. Might do some dream address hunt visiting, because you can't really do that with visitors around, so I can't do mazes here. But we can always, I think like next Saturday we might do some dream address visits. And otherwise, this is Saturday, 28th of November. Get your tickets now for ACNH Fringe, PS Gala stream, and of course New Horizons Future Gala stream on Melbourne Fringe website. More information, acnhfringe.cc. And I will leave you for the next like 10-15 minutes in the capable hands of KK Slider to see us out. Have a good rest of your evening.